rings and this non-title match is underway.
It may be non-title, but I think we all know that if she beats the champ here tonight, she's going to be beating down management's door to get the actual title shot.
Oh, absolutely, Corey. Some could say this is a must-win situation for both women.
But across the ring is a prodigy. The prodigy, to be more exact, Roxanne Perez. Youth and experience don't usually go hand in hand, but they do for Perez. Think about all that Perez has accomplished at such a young age. Most people don't accomplish even a fraction of that in twice as much time.
And Starla falters there.
Perez showing a veteran-like mindset to pull that off. Into the wheelbarrow facebuster.
Man.
Bam! Running clothesline.
Corey, what do you think Roxanne Perez needs to do to focus on this match?
Roxanne really needs to tap into her vicious side, Cole. Usually it takes some time before she reaches that point in a match, and it tends to come with some frustration. But if Roxanne can tap into that throughout this match, all while keeping her wits about her, things could really end up playing out in her favor.
Able to save herself there.
Oh, what a club. Oh, looking a little dazed here.
Going up high with the punch. Effective arm drag.
She's looking winded now.
This late into the match, though, still in pretty good shape here.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Roxanne Perez looking for quick pop rocks. Starla looks out of it.
2. What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Hey, this thing is underway. Roxanne Perez here tonight for singles action, the one they call the Prodigy.
Wise and experienced beyond her years, Perez is everything she claims to be in the ring and possibly even more. It's hard to believe there was ever a time that Perez was seen as an underdog.
Very true, Corey. Roxy has more than made a name for herself at such a young age, and she somehow still has so much more ahead of her in her career.
And now let's discuss Sensational Starla.
Sensational Starla is exactly that, a sensation. Her moves always wow the crowd, and she is always explosive in the ring.
Oh. Turning the tables. Roxanne Perez is really impressed in such a relatively short time in WWE, especially at such a young age. Corey, I imagine that's got to make for an intimidation factor of sorts.
Yeah, but you can't let it be, Cole. You can't let Roxanne's accomplishments get in your head. Instead, you need to keep a clear head and focus on keeping the Prodigy down and out. Check out this athleticism into the wheelbarrow facebuster.
Perez is taking over here.
Perez is reaching that other level.
DDT.
Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down. Can't prepare your face for that. Perez telling her opponent to bring it. Caught with a punch.
Heading back to the ring.
I guess she doesn't think she's softened her up enough yet.
From behind.
Into the wheelbarrow facebuster.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Yeah.
Roxanne Perez with
here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And it's Roxanne Perez looking to come out on top in this matchup.
I wouldn't bet against her, Michael. That's for sure. Roxanne Perez is tenacious. She's stubborn. She's not someone you can take down easily. And even when it looks like she's out, she somehow always finds a way to come back with even more fury than before.
Yeah, Byron, Perez is certainly as tough as they come.
That being said, the champ has to be prepared for what the superstar in the ring with her is capable of. We've seen her unrelenting desire to win come into play time and time again.
Yeah, Corey, and even though this isn't a title match, I don't think we'll see her desire wane here.
Oh, ouch! And Starla falters there.
Perez fought tough on that one. Ooh! Ooh! Oof! Ooh! Oof!
Roxanne Perez has had a tendency to believe that the whole locker room's out to get her, that it's the prodigy against the world. Corey, could that mentality serve as a hindrance to Roxanne in this match?
Absolutely, Cole. It's something a savvy opponent can use to their advantage. If you can get into Roxanne's head and shake her confidence, make her second-guess herself, you can fully take control of this match. Roxanne Perez looking for a quick pop. Starla looks out of it.
2. She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Hey, this thing is underway. Roxanne Perez here tonight for singles action, the one they call the Prodigy.
Wise and experienced beyond her years, Perez is everything she claims to be in the ring and possibly even more. It's hard to believe there was ever a time that Perez was seen as an underdog.
Very true, Corey. Roxy has more than made a name for herself at such a young age, and she somehow still has so much more ahead of her in her career.
And standing across the ring is a woman who has called her shot.
No title on the line, but bragging rights certainly are. You beat the champ, it means big things coming very quickly down the line. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Corey, I have to ask, how do you approach taking on a superstar like Roxanne Perez, someone who's so experienced beyond her years in the ring?
Roxanne Perez is the prodigy for a reason, Cole, which is why you can't ever look past her. The key here is really bring the fight to Roxanne. Keep chipping away at her and refusing to let up at any point. Because if you give Roxanne an inch, she'll absolutely take a mile. Wow. Ooh!
Perez caught by surprise.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Lights out. DDT connects. That shot from Perez was like a bolt of lightning.
And Roxanne's spirits are running high now.
Ooh! Strikes with a kick. Forced the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Fends it off. Good counter.
sent hard into the corner.
So much pain inflicted in this match.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne can taste victory now.
Finally over.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Sensational Starla just has to be incensed by this loss.
Roxanne Perez